this pandemic. Breaking connections to the world. Empowering language on humanity. Let's bring the world of learning in one channel. Welcome to Business Characterization's English TV.
Hi there! How are you doing? I hope you are all safe and sound, together with your family and loved ones. I am Sir Larry, and welcome to this episode of Grade 10 English lesson for Quarter 1, Week 3. In this episode, the most essential learning competency is appraise the unity of plot, setting, and characterization in a material viewed to achieve the writer's purpose. This lesson highlights the appraisal of the unity of plot, setting, and characterization in a material viewed. This includes analysis of these concepts in understanding and achieving writer's purpose. The expectations after watching this episode is differentiate plot, setting, and characterization, and identify the author's purpose. Let's start this episode by defining characters. Characters refer to persons, creatures, or things serving as anchors or movers in a story. They portray specific roles with corresponding dialogues and plot lines, and stories have protagonists, the main character, often a hero, and antagonist, the character who opposes the protagonist, often a villain. Characterization is a writer's tool or literary device that occurs anytime the author uses details to teach us about a person. This is used over the course of a story in order to tell the tale. Let's figure it out from the example below. In the Harry Potter series, Dobby refers to Potter as the noble Harry Potter or good Harry Potter, which shows us how the house elf adores the young wizard. It might also be a hint of how Dobby would show affection for people he admires. We also have plot. Plot shows how the author arranges events to develop the basic idea. There are 5 essential parts of a plot. First, exposition or introduction. This is the beginning of the story. Second, conflict. It can be any form of struggle the main character faces. There may be only one central struggle. There may be many minor obstacles within a dominant struggle. Here are some of the examples of conflict. First, character versus self. In this conflict, struggles with own soul, physical limitations, choices, etc. is experienced by the character. Second, character versus character. The struggles against other people in the story. Third, character versus nature. Back to the essentials of a plot is third, climax. This is the turning point of the story. Readers wonder what will happen next. Will the conflict be resolved or not? Fourth, falling action is where the resolution begins. Events and complications start to fall into place. These are the events between climax and denouement, the final part of a story. Last, resolution or conclusion. This is the final outcome of events in the story. Next we have is setting. Setting refers to the time and location when and where a story takes place. There are 5 aspects in examining how setting contributes to a story. First, place. It refers to the geographical location. It answers the question, where is the action of the story taking place? Second, time. Time is the historical period, as in time of day, year, etc. It can also answer the question, when is the story taking place? Third, weather conditions. Is it rainy, sunny, stormy, or etc.? Fourth, social conditions. What is the daily life of the characters like? Does the story contain local color or a form of writing that focuses on the speech, dress, mannerisms, customs, etc. of a particular place? And last, mood or atmosphere. What feeling is created at the beginning of the story? And here are our learning tasks for this week. Learning task 1. You are going to study the pictures below. Then, identify the characters, plot, and setting of the story. Learning task 3. For this activity, you may use any movie that you have watched or story that you have read. Then, answer the following questions. First, who are the main characters of the story? Second, what are the settings of the story? Third, using the story map, explain the plot of the story with exposition, conflict, climax, and resolution. And last, what social conditions are portrayed in the story? For learning task 5, identify what is asked in each item. Write only the letter of your answers. You may refer to your module for this learning task, or you may pause this video so that you may read what is the content of this task. And that wraps up our episode in this grade 10 English lesson. Thank you very much for watching, and I still hope that you are going to learn happily amid the pandemic.